Nagaland is all set to march against AFSPA on 10th January 2022 from Dimapur to Kohima. 200 participants will take part in the march while adhering to SOPs issued by the government. Nagaland government issues new safety guidelines for citizens in view of rising COVID cases in the state. Public gatherings have been limited to 50% and those entering Nagaland have to provide COVID negative certificate. Mon District bags National Award on E-Governance at the 24th National Conference in Hyderabad. The award has been conferred for outstanding COVID-19 management. Counselling for medical admissions under the National Eligibility or Entrance Test postgraduate is all set to begin from Wednesday. The decision has been taken after Supreme ends statement over admissions by clearing new quotas. More than 400 staff of Parliament have tested COVID positive before the budget session commences. Samples have been sent for genome sequencing to confirm the variant. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching English Primetime News. I'm Yashira and now in the news in detail. The peaceful march against AFSPA, which is scheduled to be held on 10th of January 2022, will commence from Dimapur Supermarket, the Garden to Kohima. Participants will move out at 6 a.m. and will halt at Pifema for the night and will continue the march on the 11th. Till Kohima, notably, it will be a non-violent march and all COVID SOPs will be followed during the march. The walkathon is not organized by any organization. Rather, it is being called upon by concerned Naga citizens, while it is supported by the Forum for Naga Reconciliation and the Global Naga Forum. As reported, the response to the walkathon has been overwhelming as many people were willing to participate. However, due to the new COVID SOP, it has been confirmed that only 200 people will participate in the march.
March is organized by like-minded citizens. We do not disregard or we do not say we are trying to bypass any CSOs, but according to the pulse of the public, according to the momentum that is going through, we can feel that the anger of the public is tangible. So according to that, this has been organized by like-minded people, but we can put it in the best way is that the public has risen up. This is a spontaneous reaction to the Uting massacre in particular, and to the AFSPA, the Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958. So the march will start at 6 a.m. from supermarket area on tomorrow, that is 10th of January. Then we will hold up at Pipema on the 10th night. Then we will continue on the 11th. We will march till Kohima, and we are planning to submit a memorandum to the governor. And here we want to make it. We want to put it on record that the Naga public demands complete removal of Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958, and we remember the Uting massacre victims, and we demand full justice for the victims of the Uting massacre. Meanwhile, we also remember all the victims of the past victims of the past military crimes, such as the Wuzu killing, children killing, the Oinam massacre, the Mokokchung rape, arson, and killings, and the list goes on. And to all those victims of unaccounted horrific acts done by the military. That much for now, I can say.
Okay, so how is the response so far from the people?
Actually, the response is overwhelming. I think that should be the correct word. It's really actually overwhelming. But government has spelled out some certain SOPs which we understand because of the COVID situation. So the response is good, but here we want to say that we will follow all SOP guidelines, and according to that we will send out participants. Yeah.
So how many organizations are in support of this?
In support, the Global Naga Forum and the Forum for Naga Reconciliation, they are supporting us, and other organizations are also maybe not officially, but they are supporting us in their own ways. Yes.
Okay, so any message that you want to give out
To
to the public?
to the public. We just want to say that this march should be should be a reminder that that there is power when the public gathers, when the mass gathers and say enough is enough. There's so much power in it, and we want to say that it is time that the public comes to the forefront. The public leads when we see injustices or we see our aspirations being crushed. I think it's time that the mass take the forefront. That much we want to say, and we should have so much courage. We should believe in ourselves, the mass, and more power to the mass. Yeah.
With the fresh and rapid rise in COVID-19 cases being reported in several states of the country, the government of Nagaland, in the interest of the people, has issued a new SOP and several restrictions to curb the spread of the virus to a larger extent. The SOP orders all social, political, religious, entertainment and academic gatherings to be allowed up to 50% capacity or to a maximum of 200 persons, and subject to all participants being asymptomatic or fully vaccinated. The SOP also introduced night curfew, which will be imposed from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. with effect from 9th January 2022. The order also further stated that physical or offline classes for students up to classes 8 shall be suspended or closed till 31st January, whereas any student of class 9 and above who has completed 15 years of age with at least one dose of vaccination shall be allowed to take admission or attend regular or offline classes. Amid the massive spike in the cases of Omicron variant infection in the country, the government of Nagaland has also issued safety measures that are strongly recommended to avoid more hospitalization and deaths. The release stated that strictly enforcing crowd control in any social, political or religious gatherings, the release encouraged all to wear a clean, properly fitted mask when in place of public space. It also directed all the citizens to avail vaccination immediately for maximum protection. Furthermore, the release stated that one should immediately get themselves tested if they face any COVID-like symptoms, and urged the public to extend maximum cooperation with healthcare and frontline workers. The Yumkhum Tribal Council has temporarily suspended its first phase of agitation, demanding Shemata district till further notice. In a notification, YTC Executive Chairman Y. Makejo mentioned that the operation of Likimro Hydroelectric Power Plant may be resumed, and that the entry of visitors of researchers to Mount Saramati, Fakim Wildlife Sanctuary, Stone Caves at Salomi and Mimi will be lifted for now. However, the council stated that it will resume its democratic agitation till justice is delivered if the state government fails to fulfill the assurance at the earliest. Pooja Film Productions on Sunday released a new Chang short film named Sanao Ningshi, which means No Love. The short film is directed by Ajay Kumar, and the launching was held at Tourist Lodge, Dimapur. Ajay Kumar, while addressing the gathering, informed that the film is based on love story and that the shoot of the film was completed within a span of 25 days only. Notably, the first part of the short film has been released today, and the second part of the short film will be released at the end of January 2022.
My name is Ajay Kumar. I have been started my film career in 1994. Till today, 99 movie has been released. Today we are gathering over here to release the Chang tribal films. I have shooted that films in 25 days. Day and night we have worked together. Now we have completed those films. The ladies and gentlemen, this film is based on love story. And today we are going to be released the first part, and second part will be released end of this month. I would like to thank my honorable chief guest, Sir Basu Damani, social media, local media, and beautiful audience, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you that about that films, 47 actor and actress, they have never faced the camera. I trained them 20 days and started the film. For the mercy of God, the film has completed in 23 days. And I did editing in Impal. Beside me, one of my superstar of the Puja film production, Bishu Sarkar. He has been working with the Puja film production last 13 years. And he has completed as a leading actor 37 movie has been released under the Puja film productions. I will request to him that he will have to be speak some few word about the Puja film production, the few word about it.
Nagaland's Mon district won the award under the category of e-governance use of ICT in the management of COVID-19 at the 24th National Conference held in Hyderabad. This award was awarded by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances India and was received by the Deputy Commissioner of Mon district, Tavasaleen K. The award aims to encourage incremental innovations in successful e-governance solutions. Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia on Sunday declared that counselling for medical admissions under the National Eligibility or Entrance Test postgraduate will begin from Wednesday. The announcement comes after the Supreme Court on Friday ended the stalemate over admissions to medical colleges by clearing new quotas. Over 45,000 junior doctors will join the workforce after counselling, which comes as India fights as a surge of COVID cases driven by the Omicron variant. The counselling was scheduled to begin last October but was delayed after petitions were filed against a government notification announcing the reservation of seats for OBC and EWS candidates. Due to this, almost 45,000 junior doctors were not admitted last year, overburdening those already attending to patients amid the pandemic. Delhi University has opted for Central University's Common Entrance Test for undergraduate admission 2022-23. Vice Chancellor Yogesh Singh on Saturday said Education Ministry and National Testing Agency will take up responsibility for the said exam. He further mentioned that the last two sessions were delayed due to COVID pandemic and it had to be held in September and October for this year. Undergraduate admissions, the entrance test will be held in April-May 2022. Delhi has also constituted a committee to look into the exam and admission procedures for UG. Two persons were arrested in Bokajan, Assam with a consignment of 3 gold bars worth Rs 7.7 lakh on January 8. Police further reported that the smugglers concealed the gold bars inside their private parts. As per reports, the persons were arrested based on specific inputs about the movement of 2 suspected smugglers. Accordingly, the police intercepted a Guwahati-bound night bus where the duo was arrested with the gold bars. The duo, after being arrested, confessed that they were involved in smuggling the said gold to Guwahati and it was being brought from Imphal in Manipur. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday chaired a meeting to review the COVID-19 situation in the country. The meeting was scheduled at 4:30 p.m. through video conferencing. According to data updated at 8 a.m. on Sunday, a total of 1,59,632 new COVID infections were reported and 327 deaths. Meanwhile, this has led several states' government to impose fresh curbs. Notably, the meeting was attended by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia, and top officials including the Aviation Secretary, Home Secretary, Cabinet Secretary, and Chairman of the Railway Board, among others. Ahead of the budget session, more than 400 Parliament staff and security personnel have tested positive for COVID-19 during random testing. The officials said that 402 staff members have tested positive out of the 1,409 staff of Parliament from January 4 to 8, after which their samples have been sent for genome sequencing to confirm the variant. According to an internal message from the staff of Parliament, they have been advised to follow the precautions as per the guidelines of the government. Several employees of both the Houses of Parliament have been put into isolation after they came into contact with their infected colleagues. During work, a recent order by the DDMA directed all government offices to run under 50% of staff capacity and the rest to work from home. Taking the new variant of COVID-19, Omicron, seriously, the central government also exempted its staff from biometric for attendance. The Supreme Court faces red alert as the positivity rate among the judges crossed 12% on Saturday, with 2 more judges testing positive, taking the number of infected ones to 4, and more than 150 staffs getting quarantined. Notably, under the graded response action plan, a red alert is declared when the positivity rate remains above 5% for 2 consecutive days. In Supreme Court, the positivity rate among judges have remained above 5% for the last 3 days and now crossed the 12% mark, which has increased the worries of CGI and V. Ramana, who is constantly monitoring the health of all the judges and the staff. India has detected a total of 3,623 cases of Omicron variant of coronavirus infection on January 9. The cases have been spread across 27 states and union territories. Maharashtra recorded a maximum of 1,009 cases, followed by Delhi at 513, Karnataka 441 cases, Rajasthan 373 cases, Kerala with 333 cases, Gujarat with 204 cases, Tamil Nadu with 185 cases. Meanwhile, Haryana and Telangana reported 123 cases each. Furthermore, Uttar Pradesh reported 113 cases, Odisha with 60 cases, Andhra Pradesh with 28 cases, while Punjab and West Bengal reported 27 cases each, and Goa with 19 cases. Meanwhile, Assam and Madhya Pradesh reported 9 each, Uttarakhand 8, Meghalaya 4 cases, while Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh and Jammu and Kashmir reported 3 cases each, and Pondicherry reported 2 cases respectively. Notably, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh and Manipur logged 1 case each. India on Sunday reported 1,59,632 fresh COVID-19 cases, while the active cases have increased to 5,90,611, showed the Health Ministry's data. A total of 40,863 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative recoveries to 3,44,53,603. As per the Health Ministry's data, the national COVID-19 recovery rate now stands at 96.98%. Google on Sunday is celebrating the 191 birth anniversary of Indian educator and feminist icon Fatima Sheikh. Fatima, who was born on this day in 1831 in Pune, is widely considered to be India's first Muslim woman teacher by featuring doodle for her. Notably, alongside fellow pioneers and social reformers Jyoti Rao and Savitribai Phule, Sheikh co-founded the Indigenous Library in 1848, one of India's first schools for girls. Notably, in the year 2014, the Indian government included her achievements and her profile in Urdu textbooks alongside other trailblazing Indian educators. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday announced that December 26 will be observed as Veer Bal Divas from this year to honor the supreme sacrifice of Guru Gobind Singh's sons Sahibzada Zorawar Singh and Sahibzada Fateh Singh, who attained martyrdom on January 9 in 17th century. The announcement was made on the occasion of Prakash Purab of Sri Guru Gobind Singh. Sri Guru Gobind Singh's son Sahibzada Zorawar Singh and Sahibzada Fateh Singh were popular, known as the two Sahibzades who attained martyrdom after they refused to convert to Islamic. Meanwhile, Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Gurus of Sikh and the former founder of Khalsa community. Five people have been killed and 11 and 10 others injured after a minivan hit an unidentified vehicle near Dholka town in Gujarat's Ahmedabad district. A police official said that the accident took place on a state highway late Saturday night when the van passengers were going from Vadodara to offer prayers at a temple in Bothak district. The victims were in the age group of 27 to 48 years. The speeding minivan on hitting the other vehicle from behind, 5 van occupants died on the spot, while 10 others van passengers were taken to a hospital where they are undergoing treatment. The deceased included 3 women and 2 men. The official stated that the van driver was among those who killed in the accident. Moreover, the police is yet to identify the vehicle which has been hit by the van. The creator and mastermind of Suli Deals mobile application has been arrested from Indore on Sunday by the special cell of the Delhi police. Om Kareshwar Thakur, 25, a resident of New York City from Madhya Pradesh, was arrested after he was admitted during preliminary interrogation that he was a member of the trad group on Twitter and the idea was shared to defame and troll Muslim women. He had developed the code on hosting platform GitHub and the access was given to all members of the group. Police said further interrogation was underway, including analysis of technical gadgets to find out the codes, images related to Suli Deals app. The air link between Kashmir and the rest of the country has been restored on Sunday. A day after heavy snowfall in the valley forced cancellation of all flights in Srinagar, the air traffic from Srinagar airport has been restored on Sunday morning as flights arrived as per schedule. Airports Authority of India officials stated that the snowfall has reduced visibility at the airport to less than 600 meters. Nearly 270 flights have been cancelled since January 4 due to inclement weather. Some of the airlines have stopped taking fresh bookings for Srinagar sector to clear the backlog created by the flight cancellations. The Madhya Pradesh police have suspended a constable for indiscipline as he grew his hair and moustache despite being told to trim it. An official said on Sunday the constable was posted as the driver of Special Director General, Cooperatives Fraud and Public Service Guarantee section of Madhya Pradesh Police. He told a TV channel that he will continue to keep a moustache as it is a matter of self-respect for him, claiming that he always wore a proper uniform. Rana said he will not compromise on this issue despite the suspension, as he had been keeping the moustache since a long time. The Indian Coast Guard caught a Pakistani boat with 10 crew members on board in the Indian waters at Arabian Sea off the Gujarat coast on Sunday. The boat was found 11 kilometers inside Indian waters when the boat tried to flee from Coast Guard. The officials said that the boat, named Yasin, was caught by an ICG ship during an operation on Saturday night. Meanwhile, the boat has been sent to Porbandar for further interrogation. The ICG, in a similar operation, caught a Pakistani boat with 12 crew members on September 15, 2021 and also on December 20, 2021, caught a Pakistani fishing boat with 6 crew members carrying 77 kg of heroin worth around Rs 400 crores on the Indian waters off the Gujarat coast. Notably, there has been a rise in cases of such boat being used to smuggle drugs to the state coast. Pakistan's popular hill station Murree was declared a calamity-hit area on Saturday after at least 23 people, including children, froze to death in their stranded vehicles due to unprecedented snowfalls and rush of tourists to the picturesque town in Punjab province. Notably, thousands of people visited Murree after a town in Rawalpindi in Punjab province received a record-breaking snowfall. Around 1,000 cars were stuck on the hill station while the Punjab Chief Minister Usman Buzdar issued instructions for expediting rescue work and providing aid to stranded tourists. The Punjab government has imposed a state of emergency in hospitals, police stations and administrative office. Meanwhile, Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan said he was shocked and upset at the tragic deaths of tourists on the road to Murree. He further ordered an inquiry and putting in place strong regulation to ensure prevention of such tragedies. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.